What you have to realize is that good marketing looks like magic to people who have no idea what they're doing. Like my clothing brand's done $4,000 worth of sales in the past 2 days, and we only spent $320 on ads. Meanwhile, there's all these brands that are starting up that are posting all the time on social media, and they're running all these ads, and they can't make a single sale for their brand. Like, what's going on there? How am I able to get $4,000 worth of sales basically laying back? I haven't even posted on TikTok or on Instagram in the past 2 days. So it's basically just like coming in super easily where other brands are trying really hard. I want to share this with you because I think it's going to give you some insight into how to make this work for your brand. And we're going to get into the nuances and the subtleties of marketing online here that you just wouldn't otherwise come across. So I hope you enjoy. Apparel Success is sponsored by my buds over at BrandCrowd. BrandCrowd's a logo maker tool. You type in the name of the logo that you want to have made, hit enter, thousands of logos will come up. You choose the logo that you like, then you can edit and refine that logo as long as you want for free until it's perfect. This is a Hundo P design I had made for my own clothing brand using BrandCrowd. If you're interested, head over to brandcrowd.com/apparel success and you can get up to 66% off at checkout. The real reason why good marketing looks like magic is because the results that you're getting today when you're doing good marketing aren't coming from the efforts you're putting in today. Good marketing is where you're getting results from the efforts that you put in the past 3 months, the past 6 months, the past year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. And so what a lot of new entrepreneurs do is they focus on outbound marketing. And outbound marketing is basically where you as the business owner are trying to reach out to customers and to make sales happen. Inbound marketing is where you're creating content, you're drawing people into you indirectly. And so inbound marketing is basically any social media marketing strategy that's not directly going out and approaching people, but where you're actually creating content and drawing people into you. So if you look at the $4,000 that I made over the past 2 days, I haven't even posted on my Instagram or on my TikTok in the last 2 days. I'm running these very simple retargeting ads for my clothing brand that are going after everybody who's engaged with my organic content over the past 6 months. So over the past 6 months, if you go to KBud Apparel on TikTok, you'll see that every day I've been posting nonstop content that's just for my audience, my niche audience. And it's getting a lot of traction and it's getting a lot of people, sharing it or checking out the website link or wondering what this whole brand's about. And so it's through this process of slowly drawing people into you that they start to warm up to your brand and you stop having to really sell people from cold traffic, but instead you have warm traffic. You have warm leads that you can get in front of. And so when you put out retargeting ads to people who have been engaging with your content and who have found you all completely on their own, they're much more likely to convert. On top of that, having repeat customers and people who have already bought from you, telling their friends about it, they've had a good experience with your product, that is behind the scenes going to be so much more effective than anything you can do on the surface level right now. Like anything that you can do on a surface level in terms of getting your brand out there on TikTok or on Instagram and getting that top of the funnel awareness isn't going to be as powerful as having customers who have bought from you that behind the scenes, just throughout the world, they're telling their friends about it. They're sharing links and DMs to their friends. You got to check out this brand. It's super dope. Or like, look at this hoodie I bought. All of that is going to be so much more powerful for your brand than any, just front end marketing that you're doing right now. So for me, in the past 2 days, it was literally effortless to make $4,000 for my brand because I sent out an email marketing campaign to my email list. I have a couple of really simple retargeting ads going that have an insanely high return on ad spend because I'm retargeting a warm audience of people who are actually interested in my products and I'm spending my money really wisely. And so if you just looked at my brand on a surface level on say TikTok or on Instagram, you'd be like, this guy's just making like regular posts. Like how the hell is he making sales like this? It doesn't make sense, right? But what you don't see is the consistency and the time horizon. Like what most new entrepreneurs get wrong is they just don't have any sense of patience. Like they don't understand that things you can grow something amazing over years. You can grow something amazing over several months, but it's really hard to get direct results in the moment. And that's what so many people try and do. They're trying to get like every single second that they spend working on their brand, they want a direct return right now from that exact second. But everything has this time delay to it. And so that's why it looks like magic. You know, if you do everything right for the first 9 months of the year, when it comes to November, it's going to be super easy for you to make a ton of sales during Black Friday. The reason for that is because if you've done it right, for 9 straight months, you've been giving and giving and giving value content, building up an audience, giving people laughs, getting people interested in your brand. And then in that 1 month, it's such a huge month for reaping when people's buying temperatures are high and they're absolutely like interested in buying your products. You put some simple ads out to them, or you mention that you have a sale for your clothing brand, and the sales just flood in super easily. You have the perfect offer, you have everybody ready to buy in that moment. And so it's really like, if you can just be patient with your brand and not have to make sales right now in the moment, but you set up everything for the future and you really think about, you know, the future and how you're coming across to people over the long haul, that's what's really going to make your marketing strategies work for you. You can't get significant results in anything in one day. Like, let's say you're trying to lose weight. If you eat absolutely perfectly for one day, you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to look the exact same. Even though you were doing the right things, you're not going to have the results yet. And that's just because naturally, to get good results and to do things that, you know, give you significant results, it takes time. And the reason for that is because it's testing your principles. How well can you stick to your principles over time? And the longer that you stick to your principles and you do the right thing over time, your future self is going to benefit the rewards from that. And it's the exact same thing with your clothing brand. If you stick to the right principles, you post content regularly, you post good content, and you're consistent with it, and you market in the right ways that aren't trying to reap right now, but that are just giving, then eventually when it comes time to reap, or, you know, there's a future moment when that person's thinking about buying their clothing, 2 or 3 weeks or a month or 3 months from now, they're going to decide to buy. And this is the big difference between new brands that start up and brands that have some experience with this and know what they're doing. And that's why it looks like magic. And that's just a really good lesson for new entrepreneurs on something known as time horizon and a term in behavioral economics called temporal discounting, which is we tend to discount our future selves and do everything for the moment and place way more value on the moment, when it should be reverse of that. We should be willing to sacrifice how we're feeling in the moment to do the right things so that our future selves actually benefit more than our current selves. So look up those 2 terms if you haven't already. They're absolutely crucial in order for you to get results in business. I really hope that this helps. If it did, hit the like button for me. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.